Yes, student, today we'll going to do one activity. The aim of our activity is to represent irrational number root 2, root 5, root 10 on number line. We have to represent these three. We're going to learn how to represent these three numbers on number line. So first of all, before starting, we have to understand the concept how root 2 is formed. So for it, we're going to draw a right angle triangle and we will going to get the number root 2. So root 2 number will come over here. How it will come here? If we take the measurement here 1 and here also 1, then this will be equal to root 2. How? Because we know the Pythagoras property that h square is equal to p square plus b square. So this is the h square, means longest side. So this will be called as hypotenuse square. So this will come, and how it will come, let us see. First of all, this is the perpendicular, it is 1 unit, so 1 square. This is base, it is 1 unit, so 1 square. 1 square means 1, 1 square means 1, and 1 plus 1 means 2. It means we get h square equal to 2. When we transpose square root to the another side, it will change into square root form. So the hypotenuse will become root 2. It means this will be, the length of this will be root 2. So it means we have to take the measurement 1 and 1. So first we are going to start the representation of root 2 on number line. So what we are going to do, we are going to draw a number line. First of all, we are going to draw a number line. Let us draw the number line. So this is a number line. Let this be a number line. Mark some point on it starting from the 0. This is 0 point, 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point and 5 point. I am taking 5 point. This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we have to take the measurement 1 and 1. So base we already have 1 unit. This is 1 unit. We have to construct this perpendicular. So we're going to take the triangle like this way. So we're going to take this, mark this point as, let me mark this point as A. This is O. This line as OA. Now on the point A, we're going to draw a perpendicular. So for drawing the perpendicular, what we have to do, we'll take this as 1 unit and taking O as a center, we have to draw a perpendicular. So for drawing the perpendicular, you can either use the compass or by using the scale and this set square you can draw. We have the point A. Keep the scale on your line and the set square on the point A and draw the perpendicular on it. So let this be the perpendicular. We have drawn the perpendicular. This is the perpendicular. Let me correct it. This is the perpendicular. Now take this perpendicular equal to 1 unit. So by taking the measurement, let us mark it as 1 unit. Let this point be B. Let us mark this point as B. Now join O point and B point. We're going to join the point O and B. So when we're going to join these 2 points, we get the line OB. The measurement of OB will be equal to root 2. Now we have to drop this measurement on the number line. So how it will be possible? Take the compass. In the compass, take the measurement OB carefully and draw the arc which will intersect the number line. So it is intersecting the number line between 1 and 2. So it means this is representing root 2 on the number line. So the value of root 2 is 1 point something. because it is between 1 and 2, it means 1 point something is the value of root 2. So this way we can draw root 2 on the number line. Now if we have to draw root 5 on the number line, then the measurement will be, we have to take the base as 2 and the standing line as this perpendicular as 1, so we'll get 5. Why? Because h square is equal to p square plus b square, so we have taken this as 1 square plus 2 square, 1 plus 4 and 4 plus 1 will give 5, and when it will be removed to the another side, it will change into root 5. So for constructing root 5, what we have to do, we have to draw a line, number line, again the same way as we have drawn in case of root 2. So some numbers I am taking in it. This is the 0 point, 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 and 5 point. 5 point I am taking over here also. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now the base we have to take 2 units. So 0 to 2. Let this point be O and this point be A. We have to draw the perpendicular. Perpendicular we are going to draw on the line A. So for drawing the perpendicular, again we are going to use the scale and the set square. So we have to keep the scale properly on the set square, properly on the line that we have drawn, and take the set square, and on the point A adjust the set square and draw a line. Draw the line which will be the perpendicular to the line. So this is the perpendicular. Now take the unit, 1 unit on it, measurement 1 unit. So this is 1 unit. Now join, let this point be B point, join O and B using the scale. With the help of scale, join these 2 points. Now this OB measurement is denoting root 5. We have to represent this root 5 on the number line. So what we have to do, as we have done in case of root 2, we have to take the measurement OB in the compass, and then we have to drop it down on the number line. So it is somewhere between 2 and 3. So 2 point something, its value will be 2 point something. So this is root 5. Now for root 10, if we have to draw root 10, it means we have to take the base as 3 and this perpendicular as 1. So then only we'll get root 10, because 3 square plus 1 square will give 3 into 3 9 plus 1, 9 plus 1 will give 10, and when the square will remove to the another side, it will change into under root. So for this we have to take the unit 3 and 1. So let us complete it. Same process we have to follow. We have to draw a number line, mark the point 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 point. Again 5 point I am taking. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We have to take the base as 3. So this is 3. So let this point be A and this is O point. On the point A we have to draw the perpendicular using the set square. We have to draw it. So adjusting it on the line, draw it, and it should be of 1 unit. So this we get. Let us mark it as 1 unit. This is 1 unit. This point will be taken as B point. Join O and B. Join these 2 points O and B and drop the measurement of OB on the number line. Take the measurement and drop it on the number line. So when we're going to drop it on the number line, it will be somewhere between 3 and 4. So this point is denoting root 10 on the number line. So this way we can represent any irrational number on the number line. So before starting, first of all, by using the Pythagoras property, you have to do some calculation and take an idea that what should be the base and what should be the perpendicular. Perpendicular will always be taken as 1 unit, base can be changed accordingly. Thank you.